rain. It's kind of gloomy out, and my flashlight won't work, and I'm afraid of storms a little bit, and I really kind of like to have my flashlight handy when it storms.
Well, let me see. I bet I can help. You know, it's always important when you need help to feel like you can ask for it.
Oh, thanks.
Oh, here's the problem. The batteries were in backwards. You see, batteries have a positive and a negative, and you need each to work together.
Oh, wow! That's science!
I know, right? Where else do you think we see positives and negatives?
Well, I don't know. I bet our friends can help. That's right, you're absolutely correct, friends. In math, addition is a positive
And subtraction is a negative. Where else do we see positive and negative?
Oh, that's a good one. If someone gives you a compliment,
Ralphie, your hair looks fabulous today.
why, thank you.
That is a positive.
But we never ever like to talk about negative comments because that makes us feel sad.
That's right. Ralphie, what if I told you that in art, there is a positive and negative too?
For real?
Yes, for real. So if I said negative space, what would that make you think of?
Well, it's kind of stormy out, and when it gets kind of dark, it makes me feel a little afraid, and I would like to run and hide in the background.
That's absolutely right. The negative space is the background space. How about a positive space?
Well, when I'm feeling positive, I like to be right out front.
Ralphie, when we look at this picture, what do you see?
I see a beautiful vase to put flowers in.
That's right. But what if I told you that you could also see two faces?
What?
Well, if your positive is your white, you see a vase. But if your positive space is the black, then you see two faces. That's why it's a matter of opinion, and both answers are right. So for today's project, I have been seeing lots of beautiful hearts in people's windows.
Well, those hearts are there to make us feel happy and make us feel positive when we can't be at school to see our friends.
That's right, because art can make us feel better right in our heart.
Art is magical!
Yes, it is. And those hearts got me thinking of a pretty awesome positive negative design for our new art project. For today's art project, we need 2 sheets of paper. One sheet of paper needs to be a little bit bigger than the other sheet. Our smaller sheet, we're going to fold in half. And then we are going to draw a heart. And to draw a heart, it's kind of an oval shape. And then you go down, down, down to a point, and it should look like this. For the next step, I'm going to cut that out with my scissors. Remember, we can always turn our paper, but not so much our scissors. Now, we have a heart. A heart is symmetrical, so it means that both sides look the same. But for this project, we are going to cut our heart in half. For my big kids, you'll probably be able to do this next step free-handed, but for my little people, you might need to have an adult help you on the inside of your heart to make smaller hearts or half hearts as you go. And we're just going to continue to make tinier hearts until you feel like you can't make a tinier heart than what you've already done. Just like that. Now we're going to cut on each one of these lines and we'll end up making an outline of each of our hearts. We're going to do that for each one. So as you can see, I have all the pieces cut out. So what I'm going to do, Mrs. Cooper forgot the little glue at school, but I have this big gallon of glue, so I'm going to use this one. What we're going to do is we're going to take each part of our heart and apply a little glue. If you don't have Elmer's glue or white glue, then you can use glue stick, or you can even use tape. So I'm going to glue my first heart. Then I need to find my next biggest heart. And the next biggest heart is going to line up this way. So it's going to go on completely the opposite. Always make sure you put your glue on the opposite way. And we're going to continue to alternate from the biggest to the tiniest until we get to the very end. And there you have your positive and negative heart design.
Wow, that's really beautiful.
Well, thank you, Ralphie.
Hey, you know, this heart project got me thinking about something.
What's that?
Well, I really don't like storms, but we need to have storms for the beautiful flowers to grow.
That's right.
And in all things science, math, art, and English, you hear positives and negatives.
You're absolutely right.
And guess what? The best part of all, when something happens that's a negative, hopefully there's a positive, and then something beautiful will happen. I can't wait to get this heart up in our window.
I know, me too.
Oh, that looks so awesome.
Do 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 do